we've hammered home the importance of short game, right? And inside 100 yards. So when I'm wedge fitting, the very first thing I want to make a player have is the bunker club they can use. Because to me, for 8, 10, 15, 20 handicappers, I think one of the scariest shots in golf is a bunker shot, right? And I think you've got to help the player first and foremost. So I always start with the bunker club. Let's find you a loft and a bounce and a club that you know you can get out of the bunker. And then from there, I get how far they hit their pitching wedge. And then I build and configure the wedge matrix around it. It's a little old school, just kind of how I learned from my mentor and just something that I've always done when I fit my golfers. So let's talk a little bit about things we look for in a bunker club.
Sure. So in the bunker, you're always going to want to have a lot of bounce. Bounce is your friend going through conditions like this. And I like loft. I like a lot of loft, and I like a lot of bounce in the bunkers. So, and we have fluffy sand here, so bounce is your friend. If you're playing in conditions where it's a little tighter or less sand, maybe not so much bounce, but still use that loft.
Absolutely. And so, again, I mean, I think that's what, some folks, some players, not very good with a lob wedge, right? So that's how when we look at it, all right, is this a player that's good out of the bunker with a lob wedge, a 58 or a 60, or do we need to get him a 54 or 56 with a bunch of bounce? So that's where it's a personalized process, right?
Absolutely.
Taking the player, but to me, you start in the bunker. We start with a player, we bring him in the bunker, and we're going to take somewhere between a 54 and a 60. We're most likely going to bring him a bunch of bounce, and then we're going to put the ball in the right place, fix his setup, and then help him to hit a bunker shot. And once we've done that and we've settled on that club, then we go and we configure the rest of the set.
Absolutely.
You want to hit a bunker shot for us?
Sure.
What you got there?
I've got the 56-degree full bounce, and so it's going to be easy for me to get this out. I'm going to set up a little wider than normal with the ball forward, and I'm actually just going to let the back of this club go through the sand to help me get it out.
Absolutely. I also just pitching in tips, not that you need one here, Jackson. Get set up. I like to get the hands lower. Right? I think that helps get the ball up quicker and softer, especially with some of these configured bunkers here. So I like the hands low, feet wide. I love the ball up. And then, like everything in golf to me, you always want to finish on your front foot, right? Absolutely. You always want the motion of the golf swing going towards the target. So feet wide, hands low, ball forward, motion of the swing going towards the target. Hit us a nice bunker shot there.
Went through the sand really easy.
Easy, right? Now that's because of the bounce.
Correct.
Absolutely. And it spun, stopped nicely, and that's the grooves.